Step 1. Draw a heart on the plastic canvas mesh in the center of it. Okay, here's the first heart, the pink heart, that I have cross-stitched with yarn on the plastic canvas mesh. Okay, here I've actually finished cross-stitching on the red border around the pink little heart. So I'm going to keep going on this and keep cross-stitching around the circumference of the hearts. Okay, I've added the third heart in the bordering hearts. The one heart in the center is pink, then you have red, and here's the multicolored one, and I just continue to cross-stitch them on plastic canvas mesh. Here's the little heart that I have continued to cross-stitch on, and now I'm on, well, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth row of hearts is actually supposed to be like a heart on top of a heart on top of a heart design. And I just keep adding the different colors. Well, I'm going to go back to pink because it's a pink, red, multicolor white design. And this will be a heart hanging, cross-stitch hanging for Valentine's Day. Of course, the cross stitches with yarn on plastic canvas mesh, as you can see here. Here is the heart. It now has the pink outer layer that I've cross-stitched around it. Alright, so I'm continuing to work on the heart that I designed. I drew a heart on the plastic canvas mesh. Yeah, and I'm also wearing my Zazzle shirt, which has my drawing of the San Bernardino Mountains on it. So what I'm doing is I just designed it myself. It's real easy, but it's very time consuming because I'm doing a double stitch to cover up the plastic canvas mesh. And I go over it twice, over each one. So right here, I went over this one once, but I'm going to go over it a second time because I don't like the plastic canvas mesh to show through when it's done. And this just gives it more thickness and dimension, and some people probably wouldn't want to take the time to do that double step. But for me, it's crucial because it covers the whole thing. And you actually see the whole thing covered, so it's better. And I will continue to stitch over it. Let me get stuck. Poor dogs outside. People are teasing them. Probably the landscaping. Okay, so I go over it 2 times, and then I start a next row and I go down. You just keep going down, 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 down. And then that's what you do. You just keep working on it. Thanks for watching. Alright, we have the plastic canvas mesh. And I'll just kind of show you what it looks like. Maybe see a little bit better? No. Alright, so when you go to make one of your cross stitch things, this is what you do. You pull it up and then you pull it through, pull it up, pull it through, pull it up like that, pull it through like that, right there, and you just keep going. And I do a double row, like you see how I'm going over this row one time? Well, I like it so you can't see through it. Like if you were to hold it up to the light, I don't want it to be transparent. I want it to be opaque. And opaque means you can't see through it. So like I like to do a double row of stitches over the same area, which by the way does take a lot more time. But with the plastic canvas mesh, it's not taking as much time as if you were to be embroidering on, say, the Aida cloth. So it's still much quicker doing a project like this. And this one's near the end, actually, so you just keep stitching across, and that's how you do really simple plastic canvas mesh cross stitch with yarn. Thanks for watching. Time to start cross stitching again. So this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna go in through the back, Okay, so here's an update on the cross stitch piece. It still has a lot more work, but we're getting to I'm getting towards the end of it because I'm filling in the background with the red yarn now. Thanks for watching. Okay, here I finally finished cross-stitching the body of the heart, and now I'm just going to cross-stitch around the circumference of the rectangular shape of the heart and add like an edging to it. Thanks for watching. I'm beginning to weave, just like do a stitch around the edge. This part I haven't done the stitch yet, but I'm doing the stitch around the edge here. During this portion of the cross stitching, I'm beginning to do the stitches around this end of the plastic canvas mesh, and I have more to go around this end. So I continue cross stitching around the circumference of the plastic canvas mesh. Here is my finished and completed cross stitch piece, and I cross stitched around the sides of everything. It's 12 by 16 inches, and it took a long time because you can't work on it every second. I don't know, I guess you could if you wanted, but I can't. I tried to go more at it lately. It's finally done, and I put my signature on it, sort of initials. But yeah, it's my cross stitch piece, and I'm glad it's done.